Okay, now with that dramatic intro out of the way, let's get into the juicy part. Ever had a situation where you found yourself attracted to someone who was totally off limits? Maybe a close friend's partner, a colleague's partner, or even a family member's partner. Well, if you haven't, then congratulations. Your life must be super boring. But for those of us who have, let's just say it's a special kind of torture. In today's video, we'll be exploring this exact scenario. Join us as we discuss the complexities and challenges of dealing with romantic feelings for a person who is already in a relationship. Let's dive right in. Have you ever loved someone you were never supposed to? Someone so close, yet untouchable because he belonged to someone else? That's where my story begins. With my best friend and the man I couldn't stop thinking about. My best friend, Lily, had been dating Ryan for 6 months. She was glowing, constantly texting me pictures of flowers and gifts, and sweet little notes he left for her. I was genuinely happy for her. At least I thought I was until I met him in person, and that's when everything changed. It was a casual hangout, just the three of us, but he made eye contact, remembered small details, treated me with genuine respect. We talked about my new job, how I was taking night classes, and he actually listened. That night, I went home replaying every word, every smile, and I hated myself for it. Over the next few weeks, we had more group hangouts. He was always warmly platonic with me, but I started feeling a pull, a jealousy towards Lily that I couldn't understand. Every time I saw him, it got worse. I'd laugh at his jokes a little too loud. My heart would skip when he said my name, and I kept telling myself, stop, he's hers. He's off limits, but feelings don't listen to rules. One evening, Lily left the room. Ryan and I were alone in the kitchen. The silence between us was heavy, and then he said it. You're different. I feel like I can talk to you about anything. My breath caught. I smiled, but inside I was falling apart. Back then, I didn't know it yet, but Lily was clueless too. She was too busy gushing about Ryan to notice the tension, the electricity that crackled whenever he looked my way. It was eating away at me, this feeling, and I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. So I did the only thing I could think of. I started avoiding our hangouts. I told myself it was to protect my friend, but the truth, I was protecting myself from him. Of course, he noticed. One evening, he sent a late-night text. Did I do something wrong? You've been distant? My heart pounded as I read his message. He noticed, of course he noticed. And deep down, I knew this wasn't just in my head. The next day, we met again. All three of us, and I could barely look at him. I was terrified Lily would see right through me. But the truth, I was more terrified that Ryan wouldn't. As I turned to leave, Ryan reached out just for a second. His fingers brushed mine. I froze. His eyes said everything words never could. And that's when I realized this wasn't just a crush anymore. This was a goodbye. Now it's your turn. Have you ever had feelings for someone who was in a relationship? How did you deal with it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, you're awesome. Thanks for watching and see you next time.